Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of August. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing well. This is a general reading for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus. We're going to take a look at the cards for awareness for the week, for guidance and possible outcomes. I'll also choose a few oracle cards for additional information and insight. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have another 10, the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. And we have the Fool, Major Arcana. So the Ten of Pentacles is a card that's focused on family finances, family security, the foundation of the family. So it's all things related to resources and money and time for the family. And so you can see in the illustration, we see several generations represented. We see the pets and the children. And often the Ten of Pentacles goes to, you're working hard, you're providing for your family. You are doing what it takes. You get insurance for the property in the home, or you are getting life insurance, or you're making sure that the estate is up to date with wills and power of attorneys and medical power of attorneys. All of those things, you're taking care of what's needed for the family. And not only the immediate family, but the children and perhaps, parents, grandparents. So it's energizing and putting all of your energy into ensuring that you're building and securing and adding on to the foundation for the family. So then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, always an interesting card, because this Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is always in movement. It's always turning. And we turn along with the changes that happen naturally in the world, and we respond to them. And we know that within our life, events come and go. Things happen, and they can happen quickly. Something can happen in a day that alters the next few days or the week, and you have to react, you have to respond, you have to be ready to handle it. Sometimes these changes are in our favor and fantastic, and other times they're not so good, and we have to figure out a way to cope with it. And as I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles, just an example of the random changes, that if you have all your money in the stock market and then something happens that's out of your control that affects the market, and whether you have a great day or a not so great day, there's the wheel and the randomness of the world and of life and how it turns and how it spins. So with the Wheel of Fortune, you may feel that the pace is picking up. You may feel that you're moving towards maybe progress in a certain area, or maybe a conclusion, since we do see two tens here. That something might be coming to a close and we're ready to start a new phase. And I just say that because here's the Fool. But the Wheel of Fortune is the understanding that the universe is doing its thing, and kind of we're here at this level, and here's the universe doing their wheel turning, and we react to where we are on the wheel, and we respond. And that's the control that we have, and that's the free will that we have, is how we respond and how we move forward with changes that occur. So again, 2 10s, something coming to a conclusion, perhaps, or the final phase, and here's the Fool. And so the Fool is the indication of something new coming along, of you having that little message in your heart that's saying, I'm ready for some passion projects. I'm ready to do something that's going to make me feel alive and excited and make me jump out of bed in the morning to go do this thing. So the Fool brings this promise of this carefree nature. And again, we always say, taking a leap of faith, because you may be doing something out of your comfort zone. You may be choosing to do something that you're not an expert in. And you grow when things are uncomfortable or from discomfort, but the Fool is about feeling the freedom of just enjoying what it is that you want to do. So whether you want to learn how to sail or ski, or if you want to become a world traveler and travel the world by yourself, it's taking a leap of faith in order to facilitate or to start what it is that you're most excited about. It's an opportunity, and you feel that now's the time to take this opportunity. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You make a poor decision. Again, I would say taking a leap of faith means not taking a reckless decision that would endanger your life or your property, but taking a risk that's just, out of your typical structure of your life, and something that's really going to make you feel good and make you feel happy. You see the dog in the illustration, and the dog is barking. So the dog could be saying, look out where you're going, you fool, look out. The fool on the hill, just like the Beatles said. Or the dog could be saying, yippee, take me with you. So again, it's about perspective. It's the perspective of how we approach and bring these new opportunities, these new experiences into our life. And again, something new. I've got a sense here that something is coming to a close and you're ready to move into a different direction. New cycles, new beginnings. Okay, let's take a look at the numerology. We have 10, and 10 is 20, and 20 reduces to 2, and 2 is about relationships. It's about partnerships, cooperation, harmony. And now let's determine a message from the Oracle cards. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So, experience the darkness. And again, everyone has been in that dark place, and it is looking for the light. And it's thanking the universe to, when we have these feelings, when we feel the darkness, of coping and of finding hope and of releasing some of the fear. The teacher of love, well, it's the lessons of life through the eyes of the teacher of love. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Well, we always say sending you light and love, and those two are interlocked in my mind. So focus on the light and feel the love. So friends, I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, or comment. I'd love to hear from you. I thank you so much to all who watch and take the time. And I'll see you tomorrow for another reading. Take care. Bye-bye.